Well, hi and welcome to Glitch 2600. Who am I? Well, I'm Brian, aka Glitch, your friendly host through all things geekery. And what's geekery? Well, it's all those fun toys that you get that you want to know how they work. Electronics, computers, photography, videography. If you need help, I'll give you the answer. And then you're here for Vlogmas 2020, a Glitch Byte, actually, as Vlogmas 2020. What is Vlogmas 2020? Well, if you go back and check out our playlist, you'll see we have a day one where we go in depth, but it's basically just a way for us content creators to create something new for you every day in December. I'm going all the way through the end. I hope you join along. Otherwise, what's a Glitch Byte? Well, that's bite-sized tech tips that you can consume normally in under 15 minutes, and today's going to be a pretty quick one. For today, we want to talk about your full backup solution. Ways to get your computers, your desktops, laptops, everything backed up and out of your house so that way, if anything were to happen, heaven forbid anything should ever happen, you'll still have your data, those important pictures, your files, everything there. Yes, you could sync to iCloud. Yes, you could sync to Google Photos and all sorts of stuff there, but what about your documents? What about all of your stuff? And then what if you need to rebuild? What if you get a new laptop and need to get back versions? What if you overwrite a file and want to be able to get back? iCloud doesn't really let you do that. So as we talk on it, we're just really going to recap and bring it all together. 3 different days that we did of Vlogmas. So we already talked about day 13. Day 13, we talked about making disk images with SuperDuper. Now, in the description, you'll see notes where we talk about, where I have a link to each day, so you can go through and see it. We're not going to go all the way through it, but basically we just talk about how you can take your hard drive and make images of that hard drive, compress it all into one, what they call a sparse bundle if you're on a PC or on a Mac. On a PC, you can do the same type of stuff using Acronis or any number of different image softwares, even Carbon Cloner, a few other ones do this. So that's day 13's. Then we bring it together with synchronizing files with ChronoSync. Now, there's like sync tools. There's one called Sync Toy for the PC. For the Mac, I recommend ChronoSync. It has data verification. So on day 17, again, in the notes, you'll see the link. We talk about more in depth what settings you might want to turn on to get that data verification and give you a little example. But with that, allows us to synchronize folders, files, everything between multiple computers. So you could synchronize everything to one external hard drive or one set of external hard drives using ChronoSync. And that becomes important because on day 19, we talked about backing up online with Backblaze, getting everything out of your house encrypted, because you can turn on that encryption key, and getting it all there with version control. So if you overwrite a file, you can go back, but let's say you made a change to that file on Monday, then made a change on Tuesday, and then made another change on Friday. And then Saturday you go, oh crap, I needed not the change from Monday and not the change from Friday, but I need the change from Tuesday. Well, with the version control, you can go back to that. And that's where we talk. And I gave you a link on where you could get a free month of Backblaze. But let's talk about bringing that all together. So when we talk about using SuperDuper to make that hard drive image, we can make that hard drive image and place that on our external hard drive that we're backing up with Backblaze. We can additionally use ChronoSync to get around having to buy multiple licenses of Backblaze by synchronizing those remote computers all back to that main one or back into those external hard drives, which is being backed up by, you guessed it, Backblaze. So where you can pay $60 a year for Backblaze, and they have unlimited data, so you can back up any number of external hard drives. You can have a whole array of them. You can clone one hard drive to another and still back up both of those. The nice thing is you can save the money from having to back up a laptop, desktop, all of them, by having one external hard drive or one set of them, backing up all your data there, using SuperDuper to take a clone of your hard drive, using ChronoSync to bring in all those other files. You can even use their interconnects, part of ChronoSync to bring in your iPad and iPhone, synchronizing it all there, and then using Backblaze to throw that up to the cloud, putting an encryption key on there so it's fully secure. Really easy. It's just clicking encryption key, and then you have the capability to bring back multiple versions as you change it. So simply, easily, you're making those backups. You can feel pretty secure. Even if you're an IT guy like me and want to clone hard drives locally, that means if something happened at my house, I can still back it up online. See, so this is my total solution. I can bring in my memory cards. I can bring in everything there. And with ChronoSync, I sync my settings for my, back before we could through Adobe, I could synchronize my Lightroom preferences together. I synchronize my logos across my computer so that my logo directory looks the same on all of those, and again, still gets it backed up. And with their deduplication in Backblaze, that means it brings it all. So if I have the same file twice, it only uploads it once. It does a checksum. Then if I ever change computers, or if I move a directory, it doesn't have to back up everything again. It says, oh, it's the same file, and checks that and catches up. I just did it the other day, and it caught up 600 gigs in an hour. And that's not because it did a whole bunch of upload. That's because it checked the files and saw what was already there on my current backup and the fact that I just moved some folders around. So that's the quick hint and tip for bringing those three services together, those three Vlogmases into one super Vlogmas Glitch Byte. I hope you found that super helpful. If you did, then please, please, please come follow us on Facebook. But even better, why not come subscribe to us on YouTube? So use that link down below, or if you're on a PC or a Mac PC on your main computer, you can use your smartphone, bring up the camera and hover over that link. You'll say, hey, do you want to open that? You'll say, yep. And when it's there, click subscribe and then hit that bell to be notified. Then you'll know every time we're coming on live. We're planning on having a few different geek out sessions where you can, ask your questions and get them answered live on the air. And we'll be doing another happy hour, which you can come and see the one we did yesterday, which was really great. Some really wonderful craft beers we did there. But that's just where we geek out on that part. Again, I hope you had a great time. I had a great time. If you did, remember to subscribe. Otherwise, we'll bring you another bite tomorrow, and we'll see you soon. Bye.